My guest tonight comes to us all the way from Kazakhstan. His name is Azamat, and he's been fighting since 2014 across boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. He's currently a MMA fighter as well as a coach, and I'm trying to get him online. Unfortunately, he seems to be having issues turning the camera feed of his mobile phone on. That's what he's joining us using. So let me just figure that out with him, and I'll get him online in just a few seconds. Speaking of which, you know what? He seems to be ready. So let's get him on. And ladies and gentlemen, we have him on. Welcome our guest to the show. Welcome, Azamat. How are you doing?
Everything is good, thank you. All
Okay,
good.
thanks for being a guest on the show. I'm glad I could have you here. Right. So I was just telling our viewers that you are a fighter as well as a coach from Kazakhstan. And from what I know, you've been fighting since 2014 in boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
tell us a little more about your history. How did you start in the sport? What did you do for the last 10 years?
Uh, I was born in Kazakhstan, and at school time, I'm starting its fights, and after this, in my university years, I'm starting go to boxing club, and the 3 years I was training in boxing. After this, we go to with all time is our all boxing time going to kickboxing.
Azamat, I cannot hear you anymore. Your voice is suddenly muted. I'm not sure why. We can't hear you anymore. Can you disconnect and connect again? Because we can't hear you anymore. Let me just disconnect you. You may have to join back. Yeah, so we still seem to be having technical issues. The quality of the video is great, but since he's using a mobile phone, he seems to be having issues there. So I'm just going to ask him to rejoin. So yeah, looks like he did start boxing way back in school and in university. And from what I could understand, before he got cut off, the moment he got to university, a lot of his teammates switched over to kickboxing. Um, so yeah, unfortunately, we could not hear what he said after that. It went all mute. So I'm just gonna try and get him back online. Hopefully, in the next few minutes. So from what I have here, if I could just read out the small excerpt that was sent to me. Uh, he has been fighting since 2014, and he has a record of 32-25, which is incredible because he's not that old, and having fought about almost 60 fights already is incredible. He was a national champion in a promotion called Nomad MMA back in Kazakhstan, and he's been fighting in pro MMA tournaments across Armenia, Georgia, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan. He has been working with a couple of athletes in MMA and kickboxing, and he claims to have two MMA world champions in his roster. So when we get him back online, I should be able to, speak to him a little more about it. His internet seems to be slow, which seems to be the issue out here. Um, but and yeah, let's hope we can figure that out because we've had guests in the past with patchy internet connection, but we were able to get through a show. If I can get Azamat back online, it should be good. He says the net is slow. Okay. he also wants me to slow down when I speak. Apparently, my English is too fast for him. Let me get him back online. Welcome back, Azamat.
Yes, thank you.
So, sorry if I was too fast. I will slow down a little. So, yeah,
Mhm.
you were telling about, you were talking about your history in boxing and kickboxing. So, could you repeat? I mean, we heard till the university, and then could you let us know more?
Uh, if I say one more, after this, I was making regional tournaments in kickboxing and amateur kickboxing national championships. And after this, I go to professional MMA.
Mhm.
Um, 4 years, I'm starting coaching my work, and I have I have a two professional MMA world champions.
Nice. World champions in which promotion are they fighting in right now? Yeah, Azamat, we cannot hear you anymore. I think the internet connection is still a problem. Can you check your mic or your internet? Because we cannot hear you. No, unfortunately, still no, nothing yet. I think the internet is very slow. We cannot hear you. Do you want to reconnect and try again? Nope. Let me disconnect you, rejoin, and let's try again. Okay, I have